Hey guys, it's MugenLord here. I just want to give my first impressions of what I think about the Warner Brothers Multiversus open beta, which pretty much has started July 26th. So if you guys have yet to check it out for yourself, you can definitely install it on any platform: PC, PS4, PS5, Xbox Series X, Xbox One, except the Nintendo Switch. That's the only platform that the game hasn't released at all. Will it release on Nintendo Switch eventually? That don't know. That's just something that we'll just have to wait and see later on down the line. And it's also free to play for those of you guys who don't know. It's definitely free to play. So I want to give my first impressions and just tell you what I think about the game so far. I spent almost a week playing the game, so let's dive right into it. I guess for starters, when it came to Multiversus, a lot of people didn't know what to feel about it when it came to the rumors, because this game is being rumored to be happening pretty soon as far as the announcement is concerned. And the thing that really got to everybody is the fact is that they were going to have characters from live action television shows and movies alongside cartoon characters, and many people didn't know how that would work. And I said to you guys, even on this channel, is if they have a unique art style that blends together both live action and cartoon characters into one in order for it to work. And I'm proud to say that Multiversus really knocked that out of the park. How do you have Arya Starks from Game of Thrones fighting alongside Bugs Bunny and it just makes sense? It makes sense. It just works because of the cohesiveness that they have with the art style, and I really appreciate that. So that definitely was something that I was looking forward to see how they pulled off. They pulled it off. So now I guess the floodgates is open of what potential characters that we can potentially see when it comes to the live action side of Warner Brothers. Now, as far as the game is concerned, how do I feel about it? And we're going to dive into that. I would say that the thing that really had me nervous at first was how floaty the game looks. And now after playing it and getting my hands on the game and live streaming it for you guys to see for yourself, the game is not floaty at all. It actually really feels good. I love how the characters and their movement speed and how they move around the stage and everything. It just makes sense. So that pretty much put that fear to rest for me when it came to this game. Now, I would say this when it comes to Multiversus. Multiversus is very customizable. You can have your own customizable experience, and I really appreciate that. And the type of love and care and thought that they put into it really shows. It's for the fact is that you can actually go to the interface itself and customize the interface any way you like, and I really think that's pretty cool. You can take the health meter, you can put the character portraits at the top of the screen, the bottom of the screen, or you can put them to be displayed on the character itself, or you can remove all that off the characters and have it only displayed on the bottom of the screen or above the screen. I just really think that's really cool, and they really put emphasis on also how you want your characters to be shown on screen. You actually have the outline to represent what color and what team that you on, or you can remove the outlines, or you can just remove the outline off your character and just keep them on your partners and remove them off your enemies, or keep them on your enemies. And in my case, I didn't want the outline on my character or my opponents, just wanted to keep the outlines on my partner. As long as I knew where my partner is, that's all that matters to me. And the fact is that you have that amount of freedom and choice on how you want to experience Multiversus really goes a long way, and hopefully we see that with a lot more fighting games, especially playing online and everything. And another cool feature that I noticed and discovered online, many people sharing it on Twitter, you have this mature language as well that you can check off in the audio options, which means you have certain characters that will say some mature theme type of things, especially Harley Quinn. She actually curses in the game, so you definitely need to go check that out, and it opens up more possibilities what other characters would say to one another when they trash talk or when they cooperate with one another with the mature language on. I thought that was pretty neat. Now, as far as progression is concerned, since this is a free-to-play game, people would like to know what the progression is like. Now, since it's free to play, all the characters, you have a couple characters that's available to you from the start. And then there's also a rotation that happens every week where they rotate certain characters out, swap certain characters in for you to be able to play for free. Now, even though the characters are locked behind a progression system where you collect in-game currency, which is your coins, it didn't really take long at all for you to be able to unlock characters. Now, from so far, what I experienced, most characters are worth 2,000 coins, and depending on how your performance is, if you complete the daily missions that they have, that happens every day, you can get coins. So the game constantly throws coins at you. So as far as grinding is concerned, the grind isn't bad at all. I was able to pretty much stock up 6,000 coins within like what, 3 maybe 4 hours or whatever like that. So I was able to get like 3 characters if I wanted to. I was able to get like 3 or 4 characters if I really wanted to buy characters if I wanted to. But right now I'm just holding on to my coins till I decide what characters I really want to go out and purchase. Now, if you don't want to purchase any characters, they also have like a starter pack, which you can go into the shop and you can be able to buy your starter packs and to have characters actually unlocked from the gate when you are giving coins and everything. So I wouldn't say that the game is pay to win so far, or it's not artificially grindy as far as getting characters are concerned. Like, I really had a good time, and in fact, I much rather grind out getting the characters for the simple fact is I know that if all the characters were available from the start, I think I would probably get bored of the game, because there's really no incentive for me to go in and really play. And I think they fixed it that way, because I really enjoy going online, playing, you know, with my brothers, Keel Lancer and DX Strike, just playing against random players and just watching my, you know, experience bar go up as far as the tiers that they have. You have the free tier, and then you have the premium tier. The premium tier, you actually have to spend real money in order to get this special currency in order to unlock all their premium type of content. But you also have the free content that you go through when you level up, and you be able to get those particular type of perks that they have. Now, speaking of perks, there's a mechanic called the perk system where you're allowed to equip different perks on your character. Now, each perk has different special effects, like 6% reduction in damage or 4% increase in damage, depending on what perks you have set up on your character. Some also increase your walks, your run speed, increase your jumps, may give you an extra jump. There's so many different combinations, and that's where I think the meta is going to be focused on, is the amount of perks that you have equipped in your character. So there's a lot of discussion between you and your partner of what perks to add into your characters, and then certain perks have different stack abilities if you and your partner pretty much stack the same ability on top of each other. And then each character has their own level or their own rank. Once you level each individual character, you unlock other perks and you unlock special other abilities. For example, I believe it was around level 6. You can correct me if I'm wrong. I think it's level 6, to where once you get to level 6, you're able to equip your partner's perks. So if you don't have any perks, you can go to your partner's perks and equip those perks onto your character. And then once you get to level 9, you're able to train other perks, which means you can level up perks that you currently have in your arsenal. So there's a lot to pretty much digest and get a chance to understand when it comes to how the perk system work. And I really believe that's where the meta is going to be focused on. Now, the reason why I say that the meta is pretty much going to focus on the perks is because, unlike Super Smash Brothers, where Super Smash Brothers, especially in the competitive scene, you can play it, is more so played in 1v1 as the main focus. When it comes to the competitive aspect to Multiversus, this game is more of a team effort game. Now, you already know what my opinion is. I never really liked team platform brawlers too much, especially Super Smash Brothers. Team wasn't really that fun for me in Super Smash Brothers. I'm more so into 1v1 and free-for-alls. But when it comes to the main point or the main gameplay aspect to this game, which they put emphasis on, which is teams, it really works here, because each character is broken into classes, which you have your, I believe you have your mage class, you have your fighter class, you have your tank class. So you have these different classes that each character fall into, and they all specialize based on their class. So team composition really plays an important role on top of whatever perks that you add to your character. So now when you go to try to play, which I did try free for all, when I try to do 1v1s isn't as fun as it is in Super Smash Brothers for me, because each character are broken into classes, which means each character have their own specialization. And since each character were designed around the whole team aspect, certain characters aren't as good when they're in a 1v1 environment or if they're in a free-for-all environment. So I found myself not really getting into the free-for-all as much or the 1v1, and I found myself enjoying the team aspect more than anything else. And the fact is that since the game is a team, it's more so pretty much I love co-op experiences, so it's pretty much me contributing to the team aspect, and I think I enjoy that more than, you know, the free-for-all or me competing by myself. Now, like, I'm taking my skills and I'm taking you know, my abilities, and I'm adding it and I'm contributing to the team, which I found fun. And communication with your teammate is much more important. Now, we did get a glimpse of the characters, or the new characters that's going to be added as the season progresses. We got right now we have LeBron James. He's added to the game, and I kind of figured LeBron James was coming because of, you know, Space Jam. And I must say that LeBron James just working this game as well. It's just the fact is that just saying LeBron James is in a fighting game alongside Batman and them is just funny, and he's really good. He's pretty good. And of course, Rick and Morty is coming. So far, I don't know what the person did, or some player has found a way to be able to play Rick before he's even available. And I even somehow was able to play on the Rick and Morty stage. I don't know how that happened, but it just happened. Me and Master Boris was playing, and we was quite surprised. Like, how's that possible? His stage is available, but Rick and Morty isn't available just yet, which I found that pretty fun. But overall, I really enjoyed every aspect of this game. I found it really fun. The character that I'm maining, it's two characters that I'm decided to main, which is my #1 main is Wonder Woman. I just love Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman is one of my favorite DC characters anyway. And plus, you know me, I love sword fighters. You know, my main was Link in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. So once I saw Wonder Woman and then they gave her a sword and shield, I said, yep, that's my main right there. I love her gameplay. She's a tank class, so a lot of it comes from you know me just pretty much holding up a front for my partners, giving them a lot of defense buffs, and just pretty much holding it down while my partners are pretty much, especially if they're mages, be able to perform a lot of their setups while I hold the front line. So I pretty much love tanking. I've been tanking since MMOs like Final Fantasy 11 and 14. So tanks is pretty much my go-to. And then my second character is Garnet from Steven Universe. Now the thing is, I'm not really like a super fan of Steven Universe. I mean, this is this new generation of cartoons, but from what I've seen of the cartoon, they have pretty cool characters, and I want to try Garnet out. And I must say, yo, Garnet is fun as hell. You can be able to see my streams if you go to my Twitch TV and look at the archives. I was having a blast with Garnet. Garnet is fun as hell. She has a lot of mobility. She has a lot of offensive options and everything, and a lot of I guess you could say area effect moves where she slams the ground and it pretty much covers both sides of them. She also has buffs where she can sing, and it also gives the character some status effects. Man, like, I really enjoyed this character. I also tried Superman. Superman is busted. Like, Superman is stupid good. I love Superman. Superman is pretty fun, especially with the ice breath and everything. And you freeze him in place, and then you have your partner do the cleanup work. And I also tried out Finn. Finn is really fun as well. When you use his attacks, you collect coins. You can trade those coins in to increase your character's speed and get all kinds of other buffs. It's just so much to this game. It's pretty fun. I think the hardest character so far is Bugs Bunny. He's a mage class. Bugs Bunny's a good character, but you really have to set him up really good. And you have to have a partner that can really hold the fort down while you can go into your Acme box and grab some pie, set up the safes, the metal safes that you can bash across the field, and the Acme rockets and everything. And it's just an overall fun game. I really enjoyed the characters. It seemed like all the characters are pretty much fun from the characters that I played. Now, the good thing about it, what they've done as well, is that even though if you haven't purchased a character, you can go into practice mode. You can go into practice mode and all the characters are available. So you can at least try out the characters, see if this is a character that you would like to purchase, which is also good things for fighting games as well if they're going to go the free-to-play route. So that's pretty cool. And then you have Rain Dog. I want to mention Rain Dog is also an original character. So Hopefully that they're hinting that there will also be more original characters added to this game, which I think would be pretty cool, because Rain Doll is also a cool character, so I'd like to see what other creative characters they'll add as far as original content is concerned. But that pretty much wraps up this video. Just want to give you my thoughts on what I think about Multiversus. I'm enjoying myself. I've been playing this game all day with my brothers. Had a good time with Master Boris, had a good time with my subscribers, and was able to get a chance to really play and have fun. And it's been a long time since I had fun playing a platform brawler. I haven't played Smash Brothers in a long time. I definitely need to get back to that. But Multiversus definitely has potential, and the fact is that it pretty much broke records as far as fighting games is concerned. It was the most played fighting game with the most concurrent players of all time when the game had launched, and it's done really well. So I'm really proud to see where the developers take this game next, and I'll be doing a top 10 video of what characters I would love to see make it into Multiversus, so stay tuned. You'll probably see that sometime this week. So if you enjoyed the video, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and also hit the bell to be notified for more Multiversus news, fighting game news, RPG news in the near future. This is MugenLord signing off. I'll see you game fiends later. Peace out.